Hey, what's up? I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful sourdough bread with a stand mixer. Many of you ask for this and it's easier than you think. So let's get into this, shall we? Alright, for recipe of 1 loaf, check the description because I'm gonna make 4 loaf of sourdough. I have 28 grams salt, 1000 milliliters water. I'm not gonna bother my mixer to dissolve the salt. Mixy, and now go ahead and add 280 gram active starter. You need to use hook to mix the bread, and now go ahead and add 1300 gram bread strong flour. Now attach the hook, set the mixer, and with a very low speed, I'm gonna mix this bad boy for 3 to 4 minutes. We are not looking for very strong gluten development or window pane test. Cause for sourdough bread, my friend, time do most of the job. The only thing I can complain is these stand mixers are so loud. Let me know in comment section if you know any less noisy stand mixer. Little bit of gluten development, not that much. And now detach the hook. I'm gonna clean it up with wet hand always. And now cover it, let it rest for 30 minutes. And of course, 30 minutes later, magic happened as we all know. And we have some gluten development. Look at it. Beautiful. Now bring a scraper and a bowl of water close to you. Release the dough from the bowl. It's a bit sticky at this stage, but don't worry about it. Use as much as water you need to wet up your hand and scraper, and of course the surface. And now with the help of a scraper, try to release the dough from the surface. Make sure it doesn't stick. Lift it up, fold it on itself. If it was sticky like mine, you can use a little bit more water. And now go ahead, give this bad boy few slap and fold. Remember this technique? And round it up with the help of the surface. Scraper would be your best buddy at this stage. And that's it. The dough becomes smoother and smoother. Try to create a little more tension before you put it back into the bowl. Because from now, the only thing you need to do is few coil fold. That's it. Like so, you have non-stick dough. Was it difficult? Now into the bowl, cover it up, this time for 1 hour. It would be better if you have one of this container. So you can easily do the coil fold inside this container. But if you don't have it, don't worry, because I'm going to show you how to do it. Cover it up, let it rest for 1 hour. 1 hour later, the dough gains some beautiful strength. Fantastic. And now go ahead and bring the dough on the surface. Nothing fancy, just lift the dough up and fold it on itself. Something like coil fold. And now create a little bit more tension. Then I'm going to change the bowl to a bigger size bowl. It's very important. Because for the last set of coil fold, I'm not going to push the dough so hard. I'm going to be gentle to avoid releasing so much air. Because we don't want to lose all of those beautiful airs and fermentation. Alright, after 1 hour, I'm going to give this bad boy another set of coil fold. This time be more gentle. And let it finish its ball fermentation for up to 2 hours. My room temperature is around 26 degrees Celsius. The dough released from the side of the bowl easily. It's super airy, fluffy, not gonna stick to my hand anymore. The ideal temperature also should be something between 25 degrees Celsius to 27. Another good sign is when I flip the bowl, the dough gonna release with minimum effort. And now go ahead and separate the dough into 4 beautiful pieces. If you make only one dough, just round it up with the help of the surface. This is called pre-shape. Never skip pre-shaping. You can do it with your hand or with the help of scraper. Let them rest on the counter uncovered for 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, sprinkle a little bit of flour, and with the help of a scraper, I bring the dough on the surface, flip it. Shaping time. When it comes to shaping, always stick to a simple shaping method which suits you the best. Something that you can do it without thinking about it. Into the Banneton, I'm gonna let it sit on the counter for 10 to 15 minutes, then transfer it into the fridge for overnight proofing. But before that, let me show you a quick simplified method of final shaping called caddy clasp. Stretch these two wings, try to attach to each other. Make sure to seal the edges. And now turn the dough and do the same to the other two sides. Make sure everything's sealed beautifully, and that's it. This was a beautiful sample of how shaping can be done as simple as you prefer. Alright, the next beautiful morning, the dough passed the poke test. Transfer them on a baking paper, hold the razor with the angle, and I'm gonna score them confidently. You can go a bit deeper under the edge if you want to get fancy. And that's it. Now to achieve crispier crust, spray little water on the surface of the dough. Into the preheated oven, bake at 230 with the steam for 20 minutes, then remove the steam and bake for another 20 minutes at 215. This is the one that I did the coil fold inside the container. Beautiful oven spring. Now let's see what we got inside. And this, my friend, is what I'm talking about. A super crumb. Gorgeous. And this is the one that we do the folds on the surface. Again, nice oven spring. Let's check the crumb. Beautiful. That's what I mean. We are not always looking for a crumb with giant holes. And that's totally up to you. If you want a bit more compact crumb, maybe for PB&J or spreads, something like this, during the folds you can push the dough a little bit more. Alright, lovely bakers, that was it. Like always, keep baking and take a good care of yourself.